This week on the Retirement Quick Tips podcast, I'm here with my 10-year-old daughter, Keegan, and we're talking about some of her thoughts and tips about money. And today, Keegan and I are talking about retirement. Believe it or not, 10-year-olds do have something to say on retirement, especially this 10-year-old.
To be honest, I kind of want to retire from school.
You want to retire from school? Well, You're a ways away from that, Keegan. I do have a question for you, though. So if somebody has enough money to retire and stop working, should they stop working or should they continue to work? And maybe another way to say this would be, how would you know that you should stop working versus continuing to work, assuming that money is not the thing keeping you working?
If you wanted to stop working, but you had enough money, like if you really like the people who were like doing your job with you and they were like nice and you like them, then I would keep working.
Like if you like getting up every day, just like every day you get up, are you at least neutral or you're happy about going to school?
It kind of depends on the day. Like if it's like Friday or Monday, I don't want to go to school on Friday because that's test day. But then on Monday, like I don't really want to go to school because we just had the weekend. But in like the middle, like on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday, I'm kind of like, maybe not like happy, but like I would go to school. Like.
Mm-hmm. So do you think that if someone kind of feels that way about their job, that maybe
they should probably retire if they have enough money to? But if you don't have enough money to, you probably shouldn't retire.
So if they felt about their work the way you feel about school, they should retire?
Yeah, basically.
Interesting. But you like school. You never complain about going to school.
Okay. I don't really like math, but otherwise.
Math. Yeah, we're working on math.
Yes, it's not my favorite.
It depends is what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what would be something that you think a reason why someone should retire? Does anything come to mind? Like, why would somebody retire?
Somebody would probably retire if they didn't like their job and they were kind of like me about going to school on Monday and Friday. But if they really like their job, then if it was kind of like where you're not really looking forward to it in the morning when you have to get up and go do your job, then I would say if you have enough money to retire, you probably could and should.
What would be something that, fast forward to Keegan as like, I don't want to say old lady because I don't want to offend anyone because like 60, 65 isn't that old. But like if you were close to retirement age and you had what if you had like grandbabies or something? Like, would you want to, would you want to retire to like take care of them?
Yeah, I would if I had enough money to. But if it was like a thing where I was kind of struggling and I didn't have enough money from my job, then I would probably keep working.
Yeah. But like if you were excited about something outside of work, you think you'd be more inclined to retire, like taking care of babies?
If it were like that, yeah. But like if you didn't really have a reason to retire, but you had enough money to, I would say keep working.
Okay.
Because just because you have enough money to doesn't mean that you should retire.
Okay. So be thoughtful about your decision. If you have enough money to retire, you want to weigh the pros and cons. And if you like getting up in the morning and going to work, that's probably a good sign. But if you have things that are sort of pulling you in another direction of being retired, you want to maybe pay attention to that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for listening. My name is Ashley Michike, and this is
Keegan Michike.
And this is the Retirement Quick Tips podcast.